Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show. In today's episode, we're going to be ranking the top five contenders, pretenders. We're going to be ranking some sleepers. Larry, man, let's get this list started off, man. Who do you think is the best team in the NBA this year?
I'll probably go with OKC. Safe answer. I'll probably go with OKC. I think that
OKC,
their
OKC. Yeah,
finals, can come out the finals, still a very strong team, top of the conference. They have some, trouble with Nuggets and Spurs, but overall, I think they're the best team in the league.
yeah. Nah, the Thunder have been balling. They just played against the Nuggets tonight. I believe they won. Shit, did Shea just have like a career high in assists? Think so.
I'm not sure. I have to
I
look
think
back.
so. He just had a career high in assists as like I hit record. Um, the Thunder are definitely up there. Dre, who do you think is the team that's gonna win the championship this year?
Um,
Got the Spurs. We
excuse
got
me. I was drinking some.
we
Um,
got the Spurs. We got the
what's it called?
Thunder.
Yeah, Thunder.
Thunder. Okay, that's two Thunder votes. So y'all think Thunder going back to back?
Yeah. What about you?
I'm not leaning towards the Thunder this year, bro. I'm more higher on the Spurs and the Nuggets. I got the Thunder third. No matter what, it's going to be a Western Conference team, though. It is gonna. I think it's going to be one of these three teams. I don't.
What do
I
the
don't.
Nuggets? What do the Nuggets do better than the Thunder?
They have the best player in the world,
That's arguable.
and they have the best big man in the world. They have the
Okay.
best passer in the world, the best
Okay.
playmaker in the world, the best inside scorer in the world. Like Jokic is awesome
He's
still.
playing
I,
efficient. He's still
yeah,
been efficient since he came back from that injury.
yeah, and one of the best playoff performers of all time.
Okay.
You know, like now Jokic is a problem, and Chet
Like
still
right,
like
look. You know I've been a Jokic guy, but like right now it's Shea. Like right now, if you were like if it was a power ranking for this week, like the last 2 weeks, it'd be Shea.
who do you think is a better player, Larry, Shea or Jokic?
I think I got Jokic. I think he's a
Yeah,
little bit.
me yeah. Keep
Yes, Jokic been what's it called? How do I say it? Jokic been on this Jokic been the better player longer. I understand that.
Yeah, yeah. But Shea has been a dog for like almost half a decade now. You know, defensively he's a dog too. If he had a passing performance like he did tonight on a more consistent basis, it'd be different. But I'm pretty sure Shea had like a game at point guard in the NBA Finals with 0 assists, bro. You know, like
He dropped. He just dropped the game winner today.
no, for sure. No. I've been mentioning that he balled today. He balled today against the Nuggets. But I mean, what is their record against the Nuggets in their past 10 matches? That's a stat I'm gonna look up as we speak. I know that is a
I couldn't tell
stat
you.
that I wonder. Yeah, but you know who could?
Google.
Chat GPT.
Okay.
Nuggets versus Thunder record in last 10 games as of March 9th, 2026.
2026.
So in the past 10 games,
I also got the Thunder because they got Jared McCain. I gotta shout out the dog. You
yeah,
know.
and oh wait, versus each other. I mean, I guess they're just gonna show me like last 10 games versus each other.
They just had 15 assists.
No. They won the series, so that's four. They won tonight, so that's five. So
And they
yeah, the
won the other
Thunder are
game.
the Thunder are
They
six and
won the
four.
game that fucking the Nuggets sucked in the clutch. Bro, the Nuggets are one of the worst teams in the clutch this year, defensively and offensively.
Yeah, the Thunder are 6 and 4 against the Nuggets in the last 10 games. But what the Nuggets won 3 of them in the playoffs. Like
Yeah.
like no, no,
No,
no, no, no. Without
that's also why I say the Nuggets because like they've been like hitting rock bottom. Like they're compared to the fucking excuse me the Nets. They're comparing the Nets in clutch. So like that that kind of affects it.
yeah, 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 and I can see that. But do you think any other team in the do y'all think any other team in the NBA could win the championship this year besides the three on the list?
No,
Out of who?
Do you think another team on this list could win the championship that's not already on it?
Yeah,
Who?
the East teams.
Who in the East would win the championship this year?
Donovan Mitchell.
You think that the Cavaliers could win a ring this year?
I mean, shit. They're due. They're due in due time.
Larry,
I
you
would
could
say
the
I would not. I
Cavaliers
would
could win
say
a
it in
ring?
sleeper. I would say it in sleeper.
no, it's a sleeper. Sleeper.
Sleeper,
Sleeper.
bro. Okay, a matchup of them against the Miami Heat in the playoffs. Who would you have?
Jazz.
Shit, the Cavs destroyed them last year.
Yeah, they did.
Historically, too. Historically.
Yeah, they did. No, historically for sure. But like I'll still tell myself the Heat would win. So like I guess I'm a Heat fan for real. No, I guess I'm a Heat fan for
um, I could tell you the Kings are making it to nowhere near this
real. Why did you just mention the Kings?
because I hate them, and you know that.
Yeah, let them go, bro. We're talking about contenders, bro. What? Bro, the fact that we haven't mentioned the team with like the best record in the league, I think it's safe to put the Pistons in pretender. Like,
No,
Sleepers.
sleepers. Sleepers.
but they're the 1 seed. That's not sleep.
Yes, it's because okay, people don't see them as contenders. That's the thing. You don't see them as contenders. You told me this too.
Y'all don't see them as contenders. Y'all
You
told
don't.
me.
You don't. You told me,
Y'all
bro.
don't either. None of us do.
I do. I see them as
But
contenders.
like they're the 1 seed. We can't. Okay, there's only one place that the Pistons can't be, and it's sleepers. How are they a sleeper? They're the 1st seed. Like anyone that matches
I would
up
put them
against
in
the first
contenders. Then
seed got to sit up.
I wanted to put them in contenders, but like I
That no,
was,
that's why I was asking you. Do you think so? You think they can win a ring this year?
yes, or be damn near close to it.
I think it'd be sleepers column. There's top seeds in the past that were sleepers. I mean, that were pretenders, kind of, or were slept on them. Looks like it's kind of in the middle. Like we don't, even though they're top of the seed, we still don't think they're gonna win a championship.
It's like
But
OKC.
it's crazy if it happens. That
It's like
way.
OKC that first year.
What a year when the Rockets got the first seed, second seed. Remember that year? Jalen Green
Yes,
on the
last year.
that was like a few years ago.
That was last year.
No,
Yeah,
They haven't.
that was last
Last
year.
year was the first time they made the playoffs.
Yeah,
that was 2 years ago. Okay, yeah, but even then, they're pretenders, but like they could have won. Not actually. No, I'll take that back because they were pretenders. They're pretenders.
yeah.
They were a
Larry, that's
regular
how I look
season
at this
team.
team. Larry, I look at this team, but like Larry, I look at it similar to that team, but with they actually do got a superstar in Cade. I do think Cade's is like legit superstar, but like this their first year. That's why they're pretenders. Next year they won't be.
Yeah,
Nah. This team got like limited spacing. You're gonna
but
have
that's the
Duncan
thing.
Robinson.
That's the thing. That's why like I'm kind of leaning into that a little.
Yeah, you got limited spacing,
But
and then
like,
you're gonna need spacing so much that you're gonna be forced to put Duncan Robinson, who sucks on defense in games.
but like that's I think that's what. Wow. Yeah. That's what I think makes them kind of like makes me think that they could do something because they play physical in the regular season. So like it would barely be an adaptation to the playoffs, you know?
Yeah, Yeah, they played in the playoffs last year against the Knicks. It wasn't a terrible performance by
They should have
Cade.
won one more game. They should have won 2 games. It was a bad ref. The
And Asar should have been. I think if they were to play against the Knicks again this year, it
Mhm.
wouldn't take them 2 games to put Asar on Brunson. That was so stupid to me. It took them like a couple matchups to put the defensive matchup as that. But Cade Cunningham is even like, yo, I hate to say it, Larry.
Mhm.
He's like a top 10 guard defender.
Hmm.
Like Cade is like, no, Cade is a superstar. He's a top 10 playmaker,
He's a top 10
defender,
player, to be honest. Am I
Yeah.
crazy?
scorer.
Am I
Is
crazy
he?
for that?
Is he? Okay, look, he got to do it in the playoffs. But like Cade could win MVP this year. How are they a sleeper?
Because, like he said, this is kind of like OKC. The first year they made the first seed.
I think this is just a hard team to compare, and we just gotta like look at it for what it is, bro. They lost their last 4 against the Miami Heat, who y'all said historically put belt, or the Cavs historically put belt to the Heat in the playoffs. You feel me? And the Heat just keep
Historically. Don't forget the
exactly,
history.
exactly. Then if this team could consistently beat the Pistons, you know,
Well,
like
there's always good teams are always gonna have rough stretches in the season. I mean, this is
yeah,
one of them.
yeah, but I think the Pistons are kind of the new guys here, bro. Look, I personally think they're pretenders. Larry, where would you have them?
I think Pretenders, honestly, I think might keep them in Pretenders.
Yeah, no, they cool, but like they in the conversation this year. You feel me? Like they not where they want to be in it, but like they don't want to seed. And let's see if there's any other teams in the East that you think is, or matter of fact, Larry, who else in the East do you think could beat the Pistons?
Knicks is Celtics are there too. Hmm.
So you'd put the Celtics in what?
Celtics, I'll probably go sleepers for Celtics.
I'm not
Dre, what
crazy.
about you?
I think they're pretenders.
You
I
don't?
think I
If
think
they're
they're
like in
pretenders.
between, I don't know. They're like in between. It kind of depends on Tatum. I kind of need another week.
It's not even that too. It's like I just don't trust their bench.
That's a good point.
Like their offense on that bench. Like who do they have in the bench?
Not a lot.
Um, their bench, yeah. I
Name
mean,
me one.
Quaita's on the bench now, but that's like a big body.
Shit, he's starting right now.
Yeah, but he's like we're talking about like by the time playoffs
I don't
start,
wait.
like
Is
how the
Vucevic gonna be healthy
Yes, he
by then?
will. He will. He will.
no, it wasn't nothing crazy.
I mean, Fresh is a
Um,
great finger. So.
but like Peyton Pritchard, like what he's 6 man of the year. Why can't he just leave the bench?
Cause he's a starter.
But Jason Tatum's back.
Exactly. They're still gonna need him to be that starter.
Well, it's gonna be between Sam Hauser and Payne Pritchard. It's not gonna be between Brown and.
Yeah, but do you really trust Sam Hauser to be the guy off the bench in a
No,
playoff
no, no,
contending
no,
team?
no. But Sam Hauser will start over Pritchard
So it'd be Derek White,
at point. Yeah,
Jalen.
yeah, yeah.
There's still, it's like it's kind of like weird. I don't trust their bench.
But the 6 man of the year will be off the bench, bro. Look. I hear you. You're saying it's not a strong bench, but they got the 6 man of the year, and Jason Tatum or Jalen Brown will always be in the game. Like you feel me? Like they got the 6 man of the year with Tatum or Brown at all times. Like that's the bench. Um, and
Yeah.
Neemias Quaid like nah. I do hear you. I do hear you.
Like
I
Nemus might start over Vucevic. I'd actually like that. Am
then
I
then
crazy?
Vucevic would be the punch off the bench.
Exactly. I'd rather
Okay,
that.
that's what you're saying. But like, okay, no.
But
Either
will
way,
they do that?
either way, they got a big man rotation and a guard rotation with Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum.
And that's something we were like worried about coming to this year.
What?
They're a big
They're
man.
exactly, and they got it at the trade deadline. I don't think this team is a pretender. I think they're as legit as Tatum health. That's just what it is. Like this team is like in your face good. They didn't have Jason Tatum, and like I almost trusted them more than the Pistons.
But that's like
But
the
now
rate.
they
Okay,
have
hang on.
Tatum.
Look, they wouldn't have gone back to back last year, even with Jason Tatum not being injured. They were down 0-2 to the Knicks.
That doesn't like
But
it matters. It does
hey,
matter, but
I'm
like
trying. I'm trying to put up a state because I know what I want to say, but like it's kind of hard.
yeah, this team
Maybe
is
it's
just
a
more of a
coaching
sleeper.
thing.
For sure, for sure, for sure.
Maybe it's like a how do I say it? Maybe Joe Mazzulla. Well, Joe Mazzulla is a good coach, obviously. Maybe his systems work more in the regular season than the playoffs.
I wouldn't want
Like
like
their plays, like his play style that he wants to brand. Am I
I
crazy
like
for saying that?
I like Ime Udoka more. I do for sure, but Zoma Zula is like a mid coach. Like he's not holding them back. But like
I mean, he is sometimes
I
like in the
I do wish
playoffs.
they
They
shot
should
less threes. I do wish they
exactly.
shot less threes. But that's basketball nowadays. And I did like Ime Udoka as a coach more for sure. But at the end of the day, he's still a decent coach. You know, like he got real good players.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
the Celtics
I
is a
don't.
sleeper.
I think he's a good coach. I'm not saying he's like a crazy coach, but like
Yeah. If I could, I
maybe
would get a
maybe
different
he,
coach.
huh?
If I could, I would get a different coach for sure.
That's the thing. I like maybe it's like he holds them back just a little bit.
Nah, I just think this year they knew that
Cause
like
like against the Knicks last year, and I'm bringing back that last year thing. They kind of shot their way out that series in 2 games
yeah no, but they could have shot their way back in it too. That's what I'm telling you. Like I don't want to just like
and
use the Knicks.
discredit that.
Yeah, because like they played physical and tough against the Magic, who are also a very physical and tough team. You know, like the Celtics, I think they're at sleepers just because the Tatum health thing, and they kind of took their foot off the gas, letting go of Drew Holiday and Porzingis, knowing that Tatum's like 50-50. I think this is a next year team that's gonna just go out and like try. I think this is a sleeper.
Okay, fine by
What
me.
y'all think?
I still think they're pretenders, but like it's up to Larry now.
Do you think there's any other contenders
In the Eastern, like
in the
general,
NBA? Like this is entirely. Do you think? I think, bro, Dre, come on. Do you see anyone out
Minnesota,
east?
Minnesota.
That was my only other team. That was the only other team that's possible. That was the only other team that's possible. Do you see any other team winning a ring?
Minnesota.
But I don't see an East or Conference team winning a ring this year, bro.
That's why they're
That,
sleepers.
yeah, and that's the point. Yeah, it's like okay,
The
okay.
contenders are in the West, and the sleepers are in the East.
Let's rank these West teams. Do you think the Spurs are number 2?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I'll keep it like that. What you think, Larry?
No, actually, Nuggets is the number 2. Honestly.
Bet, 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 bet. Do you hate the Timberwolves being in contender, Larry?
Mm, I'd probably go kind of, yeah. I don't know. I feel like
Top of sleeper? You think they're the biggest sleeper?
I don't trust their bench either. It's kind of the same with the Celtics. I know they have Nas Reed off their bench, but it's kind of the same with the
So
Celtics.
like, hang on. That's the thing. They have Nas Reed and somebody else, either Ayo DeSumo or Dante DiVincenzo.
I
And
would
I
assume the
trust.
trade was awesome.
I'd rather what's it called? I'd rather Dante or DeSumo than anybody else in that Celtics bench. You know,
No.
But the starting lineup, Tatum,
besides Pritchard or Nikola Vucevic.
but Tatum and Brown are a way better duo than whenever Ant Man got. You know what I mean? That star duo is way.
I mean, are they really? I mean,
Yeah,
the thing is with the Timberwolves, they're so inconsistent with Randall. Since Randall's always been such an inconsistent player in his career.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Celtics duo is way better than whatever duo
Exact,
we
but like, let's say his consistency just, like last year, he played good last year in the playoffs. You think Randall's gonna do that this year or no?
We don't know. That's a problem. Inconsistency. We know Tatum and Brown are going to show up. They might not show up every single game, but they're going to show up most of the playoffs.
The thing is, I can't say that about Tatum because he's coming back from an Achilles next year with like more like more
I can't
mileage.
watch
Yeah,
Tatum.
but
I watch little clips of Tatum, but I just can't watch him.
I think Tatum's
no,
going to
no,
go.
Tatum.
Just come off a
No,
30.
like Mar, you know why I get that little phantom pain.
Yeah, what you saying, Larry?
I think he's going to be one of those players that come back like altered from his injury. I don't think he's going to come back at a 60% in the playoff. I think he's going to be 85 to 100%. Honestly.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's that's why I didn't want to rank them yet. They're as legit as Tatum self, and like Tatum, like he looked cool. He almost had like, bro. When I watched like the first quarter the other day, he had like 15 points in the first quarter
Exactly. I think
in his second game.
Celtics are better than Timberwolves. So if you have Timberwolves up there, I think
What?
same tier. He's the same tier.
And
I think
that's
so.
where
I
I'm
think
gonna,
the Timberwolves. I think the Timberwolves are just better.
and that's where I'm gonna put it at, Larry. I think, I mean, we're gonna make all of this in the shorts, and we're gonna do our top five. This is my top five contenders. I think it's just literally the Western Conference teams, and what if Tatum's healthy? I don't think there's no other team that wins the ring.
Or has a chance, is obvious, like eye popping chance.
You know
Cavs
what's
probably numbers next to me after Celtics. Probably go Cavs. But if you want to keep them in sleepers, that's fine.
I got a nasty team. The Lakers. What do we do with them?
Pretenders. Next.
Definitely pretenders.
Sixers.
Hey, am I crazy for saying the Magic are sleepers?
Yes.
They're pretenders. They're not.
No.
Matter of fact, they need
Hear
to
me
make the
out.
playoffs. They need to make the playoffs.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Paulo is one of the best. How do I say it? Rising players in the what's it called? In
Playoffs. I
the
always say that. Yeah, I know. Trust
exactly.
me. But like,
We
I
got a
said they
great
gotta
defense
make it though.
around that. We got a great defense around that. I think Franz is gonna step it up. And then we have Anthony Black off the bench, and then Desmond Bain. So like,
Pretenders.
that's like the sleepiest sleeper.
Pretenders.
Bro, the Magic, like they're the disappointment this year so far. Their defense sucks. Their big man game sucks. Like anyone could score in the paint. Who can't score in the Magic paint?
Man, if Jalen Duren just played a little booty this year,
Like,
maybe we could have maybe we could have signed him, overpaid him, free agent.
let's say that y'all play the Knicks. Who would you have coming out that series?
The Magic.
Next.
Am I crazy?
The Magic Knicks would be so much fun. Hold on.
Jalen Suggs locking him up.
You
That's the
got
thing. Their defense wouldn't stop us. Like their defense could genuinely not affect us.
Paolo would have problems with OG and that
Okay,
would
and
be a
then
fun
Franz.
series. That would be a fun series.
Okay,
Magic
and then
Knicks. How would that
Franz.
happen?
And then Franz.
Throw Mikel on them.
Okay,
Or
and then
nah.
exactly, and then Desmond
You throw
Bain.
Mikel on Desmond Bain. You throw Mikel on Desmond Bain.
But that still leaves what?
Yeah, you probably put like freaking Cat on Franz. Yeah. Yeah,
Hell,
you put Cat on Franz because Franz can't shoot, and then he just let Cat get the
Franz.
rebound.
No, bro, hang on. There's a misconception,
Or you ask Franz to shoot. Yes, if you do
sir.
anything, you make
Hang
Franz
on,
shoot, and
sir.
that's how you win. And then you put Jalen Brunson on Jalen Suggs and ask him to do the same.
Unfortunately, Franz is shooting 36% from the 3-point line this year on 4 attempts, which is pretty good if you
All
ask
right,
me.
you're doing it, but you gotta remember downhill, like going to the paint. I compare Franz to like Giannis out of the Kumpo. So at the end of the day, even guarding Giannis, you make him shoot, right?
And he's probably gonna make it.
All right.
Like,
Well, then, if
there-
that's how you beat me, if that's how you beat, I'd rather Franz beat me shooting than attacking the rim because that's what he likes to do, you know. And if he attacks the rim, Cat gonna beat her for the rebound. If he misses, the Cat
obviously.
Swiss cheese himself. So like like just ask Franz to shoot and get the board. That would be a fun series though. Like Franz got to hit his shots. That would be a fun series. And then when Franz on the bench, the shooting gets even worse. You know, like the Magic.
I think Anthony Black, bro. Anthony Black, Amen Thompson with the jumper.
I think Anthony Black could make y'all. I think Anthony Black could force y'all hand this summer to get a center with one of those starters y'all got.
What do you
If
mean,
I
like
was the
trade
Magic,
Anthony Black?
no, someone else.
Suggs, goodbye.
It's trade
Alright.
someone for a center. And then this Magic team would be like for real. I think Anthony Black could have that type of playoff series to where like the Magic move on from Franz. Um, what about the 76ers, the Knicks? Where we got the Knicks, y'all? We got to start ranking some of these teams so we can get up out of here.
Sleepers.
The Knicks are a sleeper.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. Pretenders.
Whoa.
Knicks are
I'm cool with sleepers. I'm cool with sleepers, to be honest.
pretenders. No, I'm not. Pretenders.
I think
They're too good of a team, bro. They're too good of a team.
So how do we do this? So the number one means you're the biggest pretender, right? Yeah. So I think. Do you think the Pistons or the Knicks are a bigger pretender?
Or how about this? Hang on. How about this? The
Yeah.
closer. No, actually, never mind. Y'all
You
go,
said
y'all
you
go.
think the Knicks are a bigger pretender?
That's hard actually.
I'm going Pistons. I'm going Pistons. Like I think their shooting is that bad. The Knicks at least got shooting and stuff. The Pistons like they're just not ready shooting wise. They weren't this ready, but they
Just because of the experience, I'll go with the Knicks over the Pistons. As far
yeah,
as
me too.
okay, I'll go with the Knicks.
What about who else is a big? What about the Lakers? How big of a pretender do you think they are?
They're less than both those teams.
Yeah, I agree too. That's why I want to like wait and see if I could put them on sleepers.
Pretenders.
I mean, they are.
No,
You know
no
what?
room for
You know who's a pretender, Larry?
Who?
You are, bro.
Houston Rockets are pretenders.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Um,
yo,
Oh, they're sleepers. They're sleepers. They're sleepers.
Sleepers. KD. Only because KD. That's it. Nobody else. Just KD.
dude,
They're
dude. You
sleepers.
know I've been saying this for years, Larry. Katie hasn't had a good playoff series since his foot was on the line.
What about the Suns?
Look how many turnovers a game he averaged,
That's because he was doing all the playmaking. Now he has some help with that. Not all the help.
and now who's their point guard, Larry? Exactly.
But they have Şengün.
That's better than who they have before. Booker?
Even Booker shouldn't be your point. Like
I know, but that was very
they,
2-man. Yeah, that was a 2-man team. This is a 5, 6, 7-man roster.
They got defenders on this team for sure, but Katie never got a point guard, fam. Growing up, Katie's best thing is that he made a point guard's job easy. Like point guards used to just give it to Katie in the post, and he just fade, or like he just be open for spot on three. Like Katie's game was that easy that just point guard give him an entry pass, but like this nigga never got a point guard anymore. It's so sad. He finally go play with Fred VanVleet, who him and Sengun led the NBA in assists as a duo last year.
Really?
You think Katie's come on. VanVleet and Sengun as a duo, yeah, they led the league in assists as a 2-man game. And KD, that's literally the reason he went there, but VanVleet got hurt, fam. That shit just sucks. Bro.
I know, but every other team on this entire list that we still haven't ranked, Rockets are more of a sleeper than anybody else. I'll say that.
I trust, believe it or not, bro. In the playoffs, I think playmaking is so important that I trust the Lakers more, fam.
Nah, I'm out.
Like at least the Lakers got Reeves, Luka, and LeBron who could But you know what? The Lakers and Rockets are close to each other. Yeah.
No, I don't think it's close.
Who's better? Who's
Looking
better?
at defense.
Yeah,
That's
Rockets, man. Defense.
Yeah, but the way you beat their defense is like playmakers like Reeves, Luca, LeBron.
Well, I mean, if we can stop them and they can't stop us, I don't see it. You know what I mean?
But
We're
like,
gonna get
who's dribbling on your court?
KD, Amen Thompson, Reed Shepard. We have options to play make.
You know what? Yeah, the Lakers. Yeah, no, the
I think
Lakers.
Reed Shepard gonna start in the playoffs. He has to.
I mean, Reed, KD, Alperen, and Amen can playmake. Not Luca, LeBron playmakers, but they're playmakers. They can.
I hear y'all. I do hear y'all. I hear you. Okay, so what we doing with them?
Rockets are sleepers. That's it. And then we're done. Honestly, I think we're done with sleepers. I think that's it. I'm out. Sleepers.
Bro, so you don't think there's no other team that could like?
Raptors.
Is there any?
Ooh.
I want to talk about the Raptors. They have a better defense than the Timberwolves. They have a better field goal percentage than the Knicks. They're just a team that is good at so many things, and it's like going under the bus, and nobody's talking about them.
Larry, I would put this team. Well, I don't know how to gauge this. They're for sure a pretender. I just don't know how big of a pretender because like they're having a good year.
They're I think they're a genuine what's it called? A genuine sleeper
Sleeper to do what? Sleeper to do what?
to win the East.
Nah, championship. Sleeper to win the championship.
Exactly. And if you win the East, you like, you know?
You agree, Larry?
I think Sleeper to win the championship. I'm not looking at just winning the East. Go win the championship.
Yeah, I'm looking at it like that too.
So you think the Celtics would win over the Nuggets?
But look, that's why we got the Nuggets too.
Well, what I'll say is there's a possibility the Celtics, Tatum and Brown could beat the Nuggets. There's a possibility. There's not a possibility Raptors could get one game versus Nuggets.
Shit, I think so. Scotty Barnes is arguably my pick for defensive player of the year. Well, if Wemby gets hurt, obviously.
No,
I have to emphasize that before anybody says anything. If Wemby gets hurt, that's my pick.
See, like even sleepers or us, Cavs, I think Rockets or Cavs can take any of those top teams to Game 6 at least. They can probably take
Shit, the Raptors can too.
Nah, I'm out. No.
Raptors got their go-to scorer in Brandon Ingram. They have a playmaker and I am Emmanuel. Wow, IQ. They have RJ as their second scorer, and then they have a defensive-minded guy in Scotty Barnes who could play defense and playmake and do it all. And then Jakob Poeltl comes back. And then they have Jamal Shed, Colin Murray Boyles, who's playing great defense as a rookie, and Mamu.
They're not bigger pretenders than like the Lakers though. This is like a respectable pretender. Like they're
better than look. From the pretenders, they're better than the Lakers and the Knicks, in my opinion.
You know what?
That's kind of what we're saying. Like they're the smallest pretenders. What we're saying.
I think they're the weakest. I think they're the weakest team on the pretender list.
Yeah.
Well, the worst of the Knicks and Pistons. I don't know for the Lakers, but the worst of the Knicks and Pistons. I'll say that.
Yeah, like
Lakers are
the Lakers are what?
They're arguably the worst team, and arguably.
It's just they got Luca, you know, like.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you take Luca out of that team, or they
would you rather Luca or Toronto? Like at the whole
Toronto.
No, I'd rather Luca.
hey, Scotty Barnes putting him in a headlock. I don't care.
Yeah, no, for sure. Scotty would play some good at. And Scotty Barnes is one of the best Luca defenders for sure. Like if you had to think of one.
Nah, I mean, if you like Brent Ingram, I don't trust him as a closer either. I mean, he's a good closer, but I'd say Chris Middleton. You know what I mean? He needs a.
You said who?
Those lights. Brent Ingram.
Wait, he said B.I. to who?
Like Chris Middleton, kind of. You know what I mean? With the Bucks.
I mean, shoot, that's good.
But I don't believe Scotty is the Giannis. That makes sense.
Wait, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What you said? Say it one more time.
I think Brandon Ingram could be the Chris Middleton on that Bucks championship team, but Scotty's not near close to the Giannis that he needs to be. If that makes sense.
Has Scotty Barnes made the playoffs before? He has in his like second year. Can I get the Mark? Can you give me those stats, please? If you lose some time.
Scotty Barnes in the
Playoff.
playoffs. Let me go to Stat News for this.
Appreciate it.
Scotty Barnes playoff career. Fuck it. I'm gonna do career in case he's done it multiple times. But you're right. It was once. He
It
played
was
4
Siakam.
games. He
6.
averaged 13 points,
Okay.
9 rebounds,
Okay.
4 assists, a
Okay.
steal
Okay.
on 42% from the field,
Okay.
17% from the 3,
Okay.
80 from the free throw line,
Okay.
and he only averaged 1 turnover a game.
Okay. What year was this?
21-22. They were
This was
reversing.
his rookie year.
They were reversing the 76ers.
This is his rookie year, bro. I think no, Scotty Barnes. I think Scotty Barnes gonna be a what's it called, a playoff riser. This is what he run rookie of the year.
I think Brendan Ingram already is a playoff riser, but you gotta remember
Exactly.
we got them in the like they're the weakest pretender, meaning like they're the smallest pretender. Like the Pistons are the biggest pretender. Like I think the Pistons have no chance, even though they're the 1 seed. The
I think the
Raptors,
Pistons.
they're like the 5th seed. Who cares? They're not winning the ring,
To
Drake.
be honest with you,
But
man,
like we're just shouting them out. Like yeah, they're on the pretenders thing, but they're a top 15 team this year.
Scotty's good, but he's averaged more than 20 points a game. Can we name the last best player on a team to win a championship that averaged less than 20 points a game?
Kawhi. Andre Iguodala.
No,
Hang on, my fault. I thought I thought you said Finals MVP. Hang on.
nah. I'm talking about the best player on a championship.
Iguodala.
It's Kawhi. It's Kawhi. No. 14 Kawhi.
Duncan was better, but like we let that slide.
Really?
Like,
Whoa. Maybe they were tied. How about that? Maybe they were tied.
But we
Or
know
you
what I'm
know
saying though. Like Scotty Barnes being able to carry a team further than Jalen Brunson or KD.
But like that's the thing. Hang on. When I
we're
say
talking about NBA. Do you see the Raptors making the NBA finals?
yes, I could see that.
All right, and then guess what though? They would lose to whoever's in the West, right?
Depends who.
It wouldn't be close.
Them against the
It wouldn't
Timberwolves. Them
close.
against the Timberwolves. The Raptors versus the Timberwolves. Who
That
wins?
goes that could go to 7.
Look, but like, look, we at least talked about the Raptors in the finals long enough. I think the Raptors fans are happy for how long we talked about them in the finals. Who else could like? Okay. End off the list. I'm looking at like.
Whoa there, buddy. Don't be slick now.
Mar,
Put the heat down to Pretenders, please and thank you.
no, he don't rank them. They're not protecting to do anything.
Whoa, we're not ranking the Heat.
No.
We're not ranking the team that just beat the Pistons 4 games in a row.
No, what?
I'm out.
Ah man.
If you're not gonna put if you're gonna put the freaking Heat in the sleepers, you might as well put the Raptors in there.
Yeah, let's see exactly. Yeah, I mean, put them in Pretenders, but I'd rather, kind of same level as the Raptors, honestly.
No, they're no. Whoa.
The Heat are better than the Raptors, no?
No.
I think the same team. I think Raptors are better, but they're the same team. I'd say.
The Heat are better, bro. Come on,
Dude,
man.
that's you being biased.
The Heat are better than the Raptors.
You're being biased.
Like in every world.
No, I got Raptors over them.
They have more playoff experience, first of all. This nigga just said Scotty Barnes ain't been there since he was a rookie.
He made it 2022. Did he not make it 2023?
No, that was his only playoff performance, and it was in
Yeah.
his rookie years. So Scotty Barnes ain't seen a playoff since he was a rookie, and now he got to go be guarded by Bam Adebayo and Khalil Ware.
Shit, Brandon Ingram, get your ass and average 30, please and thank you.
Yeah, but too bad Andrew Wiggins on you.
Emmanuel quickly, go get me a cool, smooth 22 points.
You're talking about the guy being guarded by Davion Mitchell.
I know you was saying
Davion
that.
Mitchell won
RJ
Defensive Player of the
Barrett,
Year in
go
college.
get me 18 points.
Please do it. Do it on Tyler Hero too. Do it on Tyler Hero, man.
Anyways,
Look,
that's Heater crazy. They're not. No, we're not doing it more. They're done.
bro. I'm not. I don't even think the Heat are like a real team, though. I just think they look. I just think the East sucks.
I
I
get
like.
that, but I think we have our three teams that could possibly be sleepers, which is the Knicks, Pistons, and Cavs. Everybody else in the East, I'm out.
You said who? Wait,
And
Pistons? You said
that's why
Pistons?
I'm putting the Heat in sleepers. You're
And
sleeping.
that's
You're
why
literally doing it.
no. I'm sleeping on the Toronto Raptors. I'm sleeping on the Magic. But
No.
I don't but y'all not moving it. So like
Okay, then who else?
So they
Who
have
else
an
is
actual chance to win the championship, but it's gonna be far chance. You know what I mean? They have a small chance to win the championship. People in pretenders, they're not gonna do it. No chance.
I think people and pretenders, yeah. I think people and pretenders like okay, the people and pretenders people think have a chance because the Pistons are the 1 seed. The Knicks have like a good team. The Lakers got Luca. The Raptors are just like they're in the East, so they have a chance. But even in the weak ass East, I still think they're gonna lose to like a veteran team like the Miami Heat if they were to match up. I can see the Raptors losing to the 76ers.
no.
But like Paul George, what you had Paul George out for the year?
No.
How
I
long
just
is
don't
Paul
see
George
it.
out?
I think he got 10 more games. He's gonna be back before the playoffs.
I think if Paul George is back before the playoffs, the Raptors lose to the 76ers, man. Is that crazy?
I don't see it.
Bro, like isn't that like kind of why Joel Embiid's doing all of this so he could be play in the playoffs, right? Like I don't think I think no matter what, if the 76ers, okay, let's say the 76ers and Toronto played round one. Who did y'all have come out round one? Round one means Embiid ain't played no playoff games yet. He's gonna be fully ready. Paul George coming back. Tyrese Maxey averages 30. I just think some of these teams are still better than the Raptors, but the Raptors are a young, healthy team, so they're gonna have a better seed, you know? Like they're young guys. Like they better be healthy. 76ers are doing this so they could
I
see a
mean
week.
no. They ain't have Jakob for most of the season.
Yeah. But like Embiid, you know, but like Embiid ain't been jumping the same for real too. But like that's exactly why they're a sleeper, you know, Embiid. The Miami Heat got the Heat culture. Coach Spo always, you know, do black magic in the playoffs. The Suns, like that's the Suns Hornets. That's me trying to force a sleeper just because I want 5 in each. But like y'all are right. Realistically, this is it. Like there's no other. You feel me? I get y'all, but like I'm just trying to force it. You feel me? Because you know. But maybe we can end off the video like this, and then we force it in our list, so I can see who y'all got as bigger sleepers. I think that's what we should just do, y'all. Thank you everybody for tuning in. That is what we think is gonna happen with the NBA this year. That we think are the biggest contenders and pretenders, and then we got a couple sleepers. Before we head out, y'all got any other sleepers that y'all would like to shout out?
What you said?
Y'all got any other sleepers y'all would like to shout out? The Hornets, like
Nope. Nah.
Is the Magic, obviously.
the Magic. I just think that big man play is just impossible. For
Shit.
me, my last one is the Heat. Y'all know that, but hey, y'all sleeping.
The Florida teams, how about that?
The Florida teams. Nah. We ain't just gonna let that slide. You thought you got me with it. Nah. Y'all just I'm gonna let y'all sleep on the Heat like y'all always do. That'll
Yeah,
be it.
when they get bounced in the first round historically again.
Yeah, last year I was wrong for sure. Last year I couldn't even say nothing, bro. Y'all know that was so funny. I
Man, y'all
remember
got
that.
beat by y'all got beat twice historically. That's
I
funny.
remember that, bro. I couldn't even talk. I couldn't even talk, bro.
Nigga, y'all got beat by the freaking Celtics and the Cavs historically.
Yeah, they got me last time. They got me. Celtics.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about
When
there.
Jimmy was hurt.
Then you said enough. Thank you everybody for tuning in to another episode of Up the Score Show. Have a nice day and God bless.